She belongs to the street. She's for the street. What does that even mean? Well, when someone says she's for the street, just know it's a slang expression that was taken from the book Negalations, the lost book of ghetto philosophers. And that book was popularized by the rapper Future. Funny, but that phrase is typically used to accuse women of being sexually promiscuous. So if you say a woman belongs to the street, you are indirectly saying that she's not just sleeping with one person, but she's sleeping with a lot of people. She's just a woman of easy virtue. All right. Now, I can remember in September 2019, the rapper Future was, heard making that statement, she belongs to the street, in a video on social media. And since then, that really helped spread that expression.
Cold. She belongs to the streets.
And on the 3rd of September 2019, the YouTube account called Jalizzy uploaded the clip to their channel, which received over 500,000 views, 12,000 likes, and 452 comments at that time. It was a lot. Now, after initially being spread by the video of, Future, the phrase began spreading and appearing online in various tweets, memes, and videos on social medias. But the question is, how can you tell if your woman is for the street? Okay, that's why I'm here. Well, gentlemen, it's safe to say that I am back to save the day for you again, and without waste of time, I give you some of the telltale signs that the object of your wildest desires and affection, that girl who was way out of your league at some point in time until after said and done happened, may just actually be for the street, and thus may not be worth your effort before anything goes farther. All right, because from the street she came, and onto the street she shall return. Can I hear you say amen? Number one, if she says she's a free-spirited being, OMG, she is made from the street. She is for the street. Any woman who describes herself as a free-spirited person in 2022 belongs to the street. No apology whatsoever. I don't care what you have to say. You know why? Because these are girls who conflate sexual liberation with promiscuity, forgetting that the ultimate form of self-control isn't to be an easy lay, but rather to transcend your animalistic desires to the point where they no longer enslave you. So when she wastes no time pointing that she's a free-spirited being and can do or leave however she pleases or chooses, such kind of women, apart from seeking external validation, which they would never admit to because that's a show of weakness on their part, they have been through the darkest part of their lives, possibly conquered, came out, and now are hiding their scars in the pretext of being carefree or free-spirited and liberated and all of that shit, Trust me, this kind of women have somewhat lost the tendency to be committed to a monogamous relationship, and it can be really daunting an experience for you to want to build something serious with them. Trust me on that. You don't want to build something serious with this kind of women. Number two, if she sets standards for her relationship that her father cannot even meet, that's a street girl. This is the worst of worst on my list. She lives in a one-bedroom apartment with her parents, her siblings in the ghetto, but when it comes to dating, she demands that you should already be driving a Range Rover, the one and same Range Rover that her father cannot afford and probably has been making a living off washing for other people. Now, look, these are the worst snobs. These are the worst snobs who would refuse to even consider the guy on their level. A guy who probably has vision and, ambition. Yet her only ambition is to drop it like it's hot for the son of that politician who stole or keeps stealing the monies or taxes from, poor citizens. This kind of girls will always try to fit in class of the bougie no matter what. They would rather spend thousands of naira on bone straight hair than educate themselves just so that they don't fall out of standard with those at the top tier class of quality men and women. So if you see this kind of women, run for your life. Nothing good comes out of that kind of relationship with those set of women. Number three, if she seems to have traveled around the world often than a girl who has a known regular job, then that's a street move. Because to be able to afford a certain lifestyle in this hard time, You must either have a high-paying job, or you're just from a wealthy home, or you have a couple of guys that can finance your movement, or better still, can take you alongside as they tour the globe. So if she leaves the high-end kind of lifestyle with no job to show for it that can pay up for that lavishness in that kind of magnitude, that's a sign. And the truth is, she's not going to stay loyal to any broke-ass guy for love's sakes. This kind of girls don't understand love. What they understand is getting the bills paid. You can't possibly wife her kind if you can't keep up or maintain her lifestyle. She will always end up in the street with guys that can do that. Love is never enough for this kind of women. Number 4, if she's always acting awkward around her phone, she's never free to leave her phone with you while she's out there or out of sight. If she has password for everything and every file, if she all of a sudden, dims the screen light just when she sits close to you or when you sit close to her, those are signs. A girl who has nothing to hide will not have so many secrets or flinch when your hand crosses her phone. Plus, if you're lucky enough to get a hold of her phone and can't find a trace of any inbox messages because she deleted them earlier before seeing you, that's a sign that she's for the street. At least there should be messages from family members, from friends, okay? And if her WhatsApp is passworded, that's a mad sign. Come on now. Like, why does she need to go that extra length? Do you get what I mean? Number 5, if all she does on social media is to twerk, exude her sexual prowesses at the slightest chance she gets, her physical endowment is just sprawled up everywhere on social media, nothing more, nothing less she does. If she can't contribute to a smart conversation apart from how to secure money from men, relationships, and be married to a rich guy, if all she talks about is money, 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 I want to get this, I want to get that, that's one of them. That's one of them. She's always in the club every now and then. What do you think she's going there for? To dance and have fun? Dude. She's going in search for a new victim, a prospective money bag if possible. She lives her life on the fast lane. She doesn't even see the consequences but satisfaction. That's all she sees. Satisfaction is the main goal. She's self-centered, and when she sweet talks you, it's only to get something from you. She drains you slowly but surely till you're down and out. And then she moves on to the next. Number 6, sex is just fun for her. It holds no deep meaning to her, and that's the reason why she can sleep with your best friend when you look away for a second. What's body count to one who is made for the street? Tell me. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Half the time, each body that she has had to sleep with is a representation of all the times that she has had to make transaction using her juicy pot as a means of, as a currency. All right, and sadly, people think that these women that are made for the street are ordinary girls from hood or poor neighborhoods. But it will beat your imagination to know that most working class women fall in this category, but their operations are usually high end. The truth is, you can't take the street out of a girl, or you can't take the girl out of the street. The streets made her. And so you don't have the power to unchange that unless you want to be changed in the process. You deserve someone better. You deserve a healthy relationship with one whose mind is healthy, whose spirit and body is healthy. All right, and that's it. So if you've fallen for a girl that's for the street, please share your experiences with me and how you found out, and you just basically had enough of that bull. All right, until then, mwah, see you soon.